We all know Ash Ketchum is the spirited, never-give-up Pokemon trainer from Pallet Town. But here's the thing. His physical feats leave me with a few questions. Is Ash secretly a member of Pallet Town's underground bodybuilding scene? Or is there something else going on off camera? Let's uncover the truth. Could this 10-year-old pint-sized protagonist be juicing? Okay, so it's no secret that Ash is just built different. I mean, quite literally, from day one, this kid has showcased unreal levels of strength. I'm just going to go over a few of them, but there are countless examples. So this one's a bit of a hot topic because it's one of Ash's more well-known strength feats. So in the episode Pinch Healing, there's this Bagon that's stranded on this rock. Ash naturally wants to save it. So how does he do so? Well, by doing the same thing that we would all do, by picking up a log, toting it like a football, and proceeding to throw it across the river, where the said log becomes perfectly lodged between the bank and the rock, thus saving the Bagon. If we use a basic log weight calculator, we can assume that this log weighs no less than 1,000 pounds. And maybe it's just me, but personally, I find that to be a bit suspicious. Alright, moving on. According to the Pokedex, Cosmoem is a Pokemon that weighs a staggering 2,204 pounds, over a ton. Yet, we see our boy Ash carrying it around as if it was a loaf of bread. Ash doesn't flinch, struggle, or even acknowledge the ridiculousness of what he's doing. Ash claims he's just a regular kid chasing his dream of becoming a Pokemon master. But when that regular kid is out here carrying a literal star like it's nothing, I can't help but wonder what his true motives are. Either the Pokedex is lying, or Ash is on a heavy cycle of PEDs. There's no other way. For this one, I'm going to admit it's not that impressive. To me, though, it is a whole lot funnier. We all know Dr. Namba is the Team Rocket scientist. In Nerves of Steelix, he got more than he bargained for when Ash body checks him into a wall so hard that it knocks him unconscious. Now, can you imagine coming to work the next day? To you, it was like you were hit by a bus. Like some unstoppable object plowed into you. Literally ruined your day. But to everyone else, it looked like you got knocked out by a 10-year-old who's not even 5 foot tall. It was never a fair fight. Dr. Namba had no way of knowing that Ash is on straight demon time with the copious amounts of juice flowing through his veins. If I was him, I'd just turn in my 2 weeks notice. If you weren't already convinced, don't worry. I can go on all day. In the Battle Frontier series, we see Jesse and James once again pick on our little roided out jock. They steal his Pikachu and Sceptile and attempt to make away in a hot air balloon. The following sequence of events is what legends are made of and why I believe Ash gave up his natty status. Ash proceeds to hawk them down at Mock Jesus, uses a tree as a springboard, proceeds to jump 40 to 50 feet in the air and somehow grab a hold of the balloon. Oh yeah, I forgot to add. During the jump, Ash literally sprains his ankle. I want you to think about that for a moment. Normal kids his age twist an ankle and need an ice and a nap. Ash, he twists an ankle and he eats that shit for breakfast. Again, Ash just built different. Okay, for this one, I don't even know what to say about it really. In the episode Throwing in the Noctowl, Ash scales a moving airplane. Yeah, that happens. Moving on. So this is probably my favorite moment in the series. In Pokemon the first movie, in one of the wildest moments of sheer audacity, Ash decided that words were no longer enough and proceeds to attempt to punch a Mewtwo. Yes, Mewtwo, the genetically engineered psychic powerhouse. But here's the thing. Mewtwo didn't just brush aside Ash. No. Mewtwo put up a barrier to block Ash's punch. This is a Pokemon who could rearrange reality as we know it. Yet when Ash's fist came flying, Mewtwo thought, nah, I'm not taking any chances. The only reasonable explanation is that Mewtwo must have sensed some kind of hidden, roid-fueled power in that punch. He knew that Ash's guns were a threat. Remember, Mewtwo is essentially a roided up version of Mew. I guess it takes one to know one. Okay, so to be fair, anime logic is notorious for bending reality, but Ash's feats raise way too many questions. So let's be clear on this. The only difference between Lance Armstrong and Ash Ketchum is the fact that Ash still has both testicles. I think we all know what Ash is really hiding in that backpack. So yeah, Ash Ketchum isn't your average trainer. He is 100% juiced to the tits, but I will say his dedication to protecting Pokemon and saving the day makes him a true hero in my heart. I wish him nothing but the best during his next Bloodwork panel. So what do you think of Ash's success? Is Ash a product of an anime exaggeration, or is there something more to his superhuman feats? Share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.